All right, what's good, y'all? This is episode 59 of Short Kings Talk. We're still out here being consistent. New episodes every Wednesday, or we're trying to. You know, we might have a little hiatus week or two or three, but you know what? We're out here still trying. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, as well as follow us on all social media platforms at Short Kings Talk Everything. Links are in the description below. And then follow us on our personal Instagrams. Mine is Sid the Chat. Kelvin's is Dr. Sixpack. Follow the gym that we're recording this podcast in at Neo Boot Camp. If you're in the Pasadena area, sign up for a group class. Just try it out. Pretty cool. We got nice red lights and new bumper plates. Are you hyped on that?
A lot of people are. We're not hyped because we had to fucking unbox it yesterday.
Yeah, but
cool. It wasn't oily though.
It wasn't.
That's nice.
Unlike the dumbbells.
Yeah, the cheap brands, they lather that shit up with
oil.
That
it's
grease,
like a protective layer.
and it smells like shit.
Took five wipes just to get all the grease out. Yeah. But anyways, we're gonna start episode 59 with three things. So first, have you been posting on TikTok?
No, I haven't.
Exactly. Shame on you.
no one looks at our shit.
I'm gonna take it over, dude. That's not the point, man. The point is to be consistent, and then any reach is good reach at this point on all platforms.
But aren't we trying to grow IG?
Any? Yeah, but the thing is that if
you're trying to get hit off a viral hit off TikTok.
Anything.
Oh.
Yeah, because like shorts do well, and shorts
do well only when we talk about Asian people.
Yeah, or anything. But shorts do well, and then we get our majority of our subscribers there. But at the same time, for IG, there's clips, and then if for anyone who is actually interested, can funnel to watching like the long form, either listening. But I'll take it over since you have other responsibilities. Then
yeah, shit sucks.
So it's fine.
Thank you.
Whatever. Whatever, man. What do you do?
Exactly. Keep this place open.
I know. That's your only argument against it. So I'm I try to not say too much about it. I'm like, all right, it's fine. All right. Second is a little story time. Which is you're gonna like this because you can add this to your repertoire of jokes that you make about me about this topic. So last weekend I was at Target, right? You know, all willy-nilly. Yeah. You know what you do in Target, just walk around. And randomly, this guy comes up to me and goes, hey, you play football at Cal State Long Beach, right? I'm like, no. He goes, nah, I've seen you play. Like, dude, you play at Cal State Long Beach. I'm like, nah, bro. I didn't even go to that school, man. I was like, what's happening right now? I was like, are you sure? You're kind of fit. Another thing, too, is he thought I was 24, 25. Like, dog, I'm 31. He goes, oh. I thought we were the same age, but I could have sworn it's I seen you play at Cal State Long Beach. I thought I saw you at the game. I was like, what position, man? If he said defensive line, this fool's tripping. His eyes are in 0.5 vision, man. It's disrespect, dude.
That means he was born after Y2K.
So what's that, 2000?
2003, right? He's 21.
No. I think he's 23. I think he went to Long Beach.
2001 then. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, and he was just dude, are you sure? You're kind of, you know? I'm like, no. It's oh, man, you kind of look like this guy that played football. I'm like, bro, I've never played football in my life, man. Except, on the streets or something. That's messed up, dude. That's messed up. Yeah, I'm so offended by that. But you could add that to your little, manga jokes that I'm now a collegiate football player, I guess.
No, nothing tops the Japan one.
Oh, it's I'm arm wrestler. Yeah. All right. And third thing is, this is episode 59, which means episode 60 is our Q&A for Just for the Clip. So what's good, y'all? Next week is our 6th Q&A. So if you have any questions about us, leave it in the comments below. Ask us anything. Ask Kelvin, how's he doing in life or something.
And ask our mystery guest.
Yeah, and our mystery guest too. So is 60 going to be the official?
I'm trying to get the okay.
Oh.
It depends on when we're filming.
Okay.
I guess.
I mean,
yeah.
I'm pretty open.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, you have a competition next week.
Yeah, but that's Saturday.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
Yeah, so Friday, Sunday, it's fine.
You're not gonna record the day before your competition, are you?
Yeah, why not?
What
do I gotta do?
I don't know. Practice your posing routine. I don't
know. Look in the mirror. I mean, I practice it casual. I'm still piecing it together. I'm a week out, and it's not complete yet, but it's getting there. I'll probably have it by. I'm giving myself till Sunday to have it completed, and I'll just practice every day
Yeah.
until then. But also, like, I could just practice that in the morning.
You okay? All right.
Well, what's wrong with like I gotta practice it in the evening?
Yeah, just getting the character.
No, that's
You're
fine.
just like-
No, like the moment I put on the thong, like that's the that's the character. That thing is very man canceling. I put it on, and I just look sad, just staring at myself in the mirror in my room. The lights weren't even on either. I was just like, oh man. I was like, dang.
Someone has to tan you while you're wearing that.
I'm paying for it.
I know. No, not Charles. I'm saying just someone. Someone's gonna be up between those.
Yeah,
butt
but
cheeks.
they're used to it. Like, you know, this is their.
Yeah, but you're
realm.
not.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's
I'm
why
not.
it's funny because you're.
For like, it's
For
fine.
them, it's no big deal.
It's
but
weird though. So like, I don't know. I'm just good at bracing myself if I know I'm gonna be touching a ticklish area, which is pretty much almost everywhere in my
when
body.
they get between your butt cheeks, where you can.
Yeah, like I mean, like how deep in the butt cheeks are they gonna get?
Well, not all the way.
Okay,
but
wait,
at
hold
least,
on. Like, are they gonna tan me with the thong on?
No,
I'm gonna be naked.
you're not gonna be. You're gonna be covered.
What do you mean
But-
covered? How am I? Dude, this thong is like. What do you mean
Yeah.
covered?
You're gonna have drape, but they're not gonna ruin your thong. Like you might have like a towel. You ever drape someone?
No.
Like let's say you want to get between the crotch, you just drape a towel or something directly over that line.
Okay.
So the cloth is there's another piece of cloth that's gonna be covering you. Or I don't know if they're lazy, they might just spray you on with the thong on. I don't know.
Oh, is that a bad thing?
No, it just might get on your shit. But then again, if you sweat, you're gonna get on your shit anyways. So.
Yeah. So
I've seen it both ways, where they drape you with like a sheet
Yeah.
or something, and then
Yeah.
they go around, or like just kick it on with the
Oh.
thong.
Well, this tanning's $85, so it
Yeah.
better not be no like skimpy shit.
That's pretty.
I also don't want to be naked. Like, what if I just get stroked out of nowhere? I'll be like, hey, yo, it's 10 already. Oh my god. Anyway, so episode 59, I just want to recap episode 58 if you haven't watched it, which we got a lot of good feedback from, which is like, how Asian are you? Which let me just say this because of the comments, like, I don't give a fuck if you're another ethnicity. You can listen to Keshi. Okay? It's like, don't go, I'm black and I listen to Keshi. I guess I'm Asian. I'm white and I fuck with Keshi. Good for you, man. I'm just saying, in our own ethnic community, this is what we see. So calm down. Dude, that's so annoying.
Oh,
we don't
man.
care. Do you? I'm just saying, this is our observation, right?
Yeah.
It's like us saying like, oh, only Asian people watch anime.
Yeah.
Clearly, if you look through media, everyone watches anime,
Yeah.
dude. Like, what timeline are you on the most?
What do you want timeline?
Social media timeline. Sorry,
Probably Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm on YouTube the most, so I go to YouTube Shorts a lot.
Yeah.
And then like just randomly, you know, do you ever get posts like this where it's like, top 5 pizza spots in Southern California, or like just like weird statistics, like stuff like that? I get stuff like that, but then from different countries.
Oh,
So it's like super random.
interesting.
Yeah, it's like top 3 underrated bankai that you never heard of. Oh, it's like, that's dead ass. That's what I get. I was like, oh, and I just end up watching it. Like, it's like Shinji's bankai is bad. This might be fucked up. Like, I'm not trying to make fun of it, like the Indian
Indians?
accent. Yeah. But it's what I see. Anyways, like, we talked about like, how Asian are you? I think we should talk about like, how American are you, because we are Asian American. But at the same time, I think we can talk about the pros and cons of being like an Angelino, like being in Los Angeles.
Okay.
Because there's like they're a little coinciding a little bit ish, kind of.
Okay.
But anyways, in terms of like Americanness, like if you say you're a 1 out of 10 Asian, do you say you're a 9 out of 10 American?
No, what the fuck?
Then what's the other statistic then?
Oh, no.
It's like 2 out of 10.
American. Like California American, probably not that much.
You don't think you're that
Dude,
California?
California is so far away from like what a typical American would act like,
Right.
right? That it's I don't even think it correlates, right?
Really?
Because like people here, they're in their own fucking like.
Yeah, because California is such a big state.
Yeah.
And we're all in a little bubble, especially LA.
Yeah.
It's like its own little ecosystem.
Because like you think about like what, like if you look at American memes, like on the internet, like Europeans, what do they think about when they see America?
That's why I was gonna bring that
Right.
up later, because like I've traveled enough where I
Right.
talk to people
Yeah.
and like
So
their
like
perception.
the stereotype of Americans are like they're obese,
Yeah.
they're rude,
Yeah.
and they own hella guns.
It's not the rude part. It's us being loud.
Yeah.
We're very
No,
vocal.
We're that loud. I think
We're vocal and provocative.
Yeah.
That's it. Like we have in the Philippines, they call it like the American confidence, where it's more of like just our stature and nature.
Yeah.
Like it's just already American.
Yeah.
Because we're just very confident in the way we walk, the way we talk, and apparently like speaking English can be intimidating because we speak English fast. I'm like, I don't understand Tagalog, man. You say la 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 la. I don't understand that, so
Yeah.
it's fine. So you at least as a California American, you don't think you're that Californian?
Not really.
Really? I think I'm hella Californian.
Well, you are because you're from the city. Is it called the city?
No, I'm not from. I don't claim the Bay,
whatever,
dude.
man.
I'm from Stockton, man. We don't claim the Bay.
What do you claim then?
We
Stockton?
we call it the Valley. Stockton
Valley?
or the Valley.
The fuck?
Yeah. So that's why it was confusing when I moved down
Yeah.
here and people like said like, "Oh, I'm from the Valley," and in my head I'm like, "So you also moved here?" Like, but I understand now it's San Fernando Valley,
Yeah.
whereas in Stockton it's San Joaquin Valley. So that's why. Well, we call it the Valley.
Okay.
Valley, or we just say Stockton, but we never claim the Bay.
Uh,
Yeah, even though obviously like Bay influenced that whole region, hella yada da whatever. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So you don't think you're that Californian in a sense? Do I have something on my teeth?
like blood.
Oh really?
Did you floss?
I did
Right
floss.
in the middle. Right in the middle. It's red.
Damn.
That's why I don't floss, folks. This is why.
I just floss aggressively,
Yeah?
man.
It's hella bleeding up.
Not really.
Yeah. It's like hella red. All right.
We're good.
Yeah, we good.
Yeah, we're good.
All right.
All right. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you don't think you're like hella Californian in any
No,
sense?
Not really. No.
What about LA? Like any semblance of being
No,
like
dude, I spent
in
most
LA.
of my adult life in San Diego. Man.
Yeah, but then
Like
at
LA,
the,
it's like I barely moved back here right before the fucking lockdown, and then I don't know any places here actually. Well, even driving, right? Like it took me like what 2 years? How long did it take for you to get acquainted with the LA area? A couple years.
I want to say until I got my car, so 2 years into
Oh, yeah.
living
Yeah,
into
about 2
in
years.
LA.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Especially once you get downtown, it gets confusing.
I think
All the-
like how all the cities and neighborhoods are all just touching.
Yeah.
Just confused the hell out of me
Yeah.
at first. Yeah, because before I used to take the bus, and I just
Ah.
remember one time I was taking the bus to the gym, and then I knocked out, and I ended up in Glendale, which for anyone who doesn't know, Glendale is right next to Pasadena, and I freaked out. I thought I was super far. I was like, "Where am I?" Yeah, I was like, "Oh, okay." And then at the same time, when I first moved here, everyone thought I was either from Eagle Rock or West Covina, and at the time, I didn't know where those were.
You're Filipino. It's fun.
Yeah, that's not fucked up. It's like if I met you and you're from the San Gabriel Valley, like, "Oh, are you from Alhambra?"
Yeah.
Like,
That's
yeah,
true. That's true.
It's the same thing. So I didn't really care. Just people just asked me like, "Oh, it's like, did you grow up in Eagle Rock?" I'm like, "I don't even know where that is."
So it was next to the Jollibee.
Yeah, now.
Yeah.
Or they used to say like, "Oh, it's right next to Glendale." I was like, "I don't even know where that is."
Yeah.
So it didn't take me that long.
There's like pockets of I mean, like there's pockets of different ethnicity that stick to certain areas, right?
Yeah.
Like Armenians are
In Glendale.
all over Glendale. Apparently Taiwanese people are all over Arcadia.
Yeah. I
They're
can
all
see
over
that.
that shit. I feel like Chinese people are just spread out.
Yeah,
throughout,
general
like,
Chinese people is all
depending
the
on
San
how
Gabriel
much
Valley.
money you got, like the lower you are,
Yeah.
more Temple City-ish.
Yeah.
Ish, maybe.
And then all I know is Filipinos is Eagle Rock, Glendale
Covina.
2, West Covina, Walnut, and then Torrance.
Torrance. Okay.
Yeah.
Never heard that one.
Torrance or Carson.
Ah. Yeah, and the Hispanics are just kind of all over. But if you're in the IE though,
Yeah.
that's a whole different kind of Hispanic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like more like gang related.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
like
like in their own little pocket.
Yeah.
It's
IE is
weird.
not big
It's
ish.
weird how that's a hood and then you have like the mountains next to
Yeah.
you. Like just go see some nature, man.
Yeah, It's weird how South Pasadena's a hood.
No, man. That video, that's like South Pasadena is still north of the 210, man.
It's not a hood, man. You can't even afford living there.
No, like there are some like hood spots in Pasadena, but it's all north.
But where would you say is the most? I don't know. I'm totally derailing this. Where would you say would be like a white people area?
Pasadena.
I think Santa Monica, dude.
Santa Monica,
I can see white, like
very
rich white Santa
Bev
Monica,
Hills,
then like hippie white Venice,
like that Brentwood, Beverly Hills area.
It's like Jewish.
It's still white.
Jewish people are not white.
Different flavors of vanilla, man.
They will not like that. Don't say that. Indians. We're Indians by USC. That's all I know.
Artesia.
Is that by USC?
No.
Oh, just know there's hella Indians by USC.
Is there really?
Yeah.
I know Artesia has a lot of Indians.
Now, the follow-up question. Do you consider Indians Asians?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like
hella
East.
No,
Asian.
South Asian.
They're South Asian. Yeah,
we're the South East.
Yeah. Or West Asian.
Because I've had it both ways where I've had Indian people get offended when I said they were Asian. And they go, no, we're not Asian. We're Indian.
Oh, they claim Indian?
Yeah. And then I've had that the other way where I don't include them and they get hella mad. They're like, oh, you think you're better than us? We're all Asians. Like, so it's kind of weird, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on person.
But I feel like they're not as closely related to the other Asians. You know what I mean? Like, like Filipinos, like Koreans, like, no, that's a, like, I think like Cambodians and Filipinos are like,
pretty much one of the same.
Yeah. Like the Hmong people. Yeah. Like all you motherfuckers are here. And then you have like the Chinese, the Korean, Japanese.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. And then Indians are like, with the Pakistanis.
Yeah, Pakistani, Iran.
Yeah. So they're like kind of like on their own.
Yeah, but they're all still in a little pocket, but they're still in the country of Asia, though.
They are, but I'm saying like culturally, food.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
They're like out there. They're like, I don't know, we claim them or not. So like just how it's like.
No, but it's the same. Like that's why Thailand is technically like the mix of Southeast Asian and Indian food.
Ah.
Yeah, because they have curry.
Yeah,
they use peanuts. You know, like almost similar spices, just like its own culture.
It's funny you say that because I feel like Thai people look more like the white Indians than they do the other Asians.
Yeah, I can see that.
They look very Anglo.
Yeah, I can see that.
Not like white Indians. They look kind of white.
But it's all like intermixed.
They don't got the fucking slant eyes and shit.
The more you know, man. It's like it's so interesting.
Mixing, man.
Yeah. Like I learned that the Korean, we completely derailed this topic, but like I learned that the Korean language is closely connected to Turkish and Mongolian.
Oh.
I was like, whoa.
I've been told 5 times this week that Korean is super easy to learn.
Yeah.
They're like, it's just alphabets.
Yeah.
And then versus like Chinese is just, you gotta know the characters.
Oh, really?
And it's like, there's no, the phonetic thing, it's like crazy. Chinese
and it's the inflections too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so. Yeah.
And it's not like Vietnamese where you get the cheat codes with the thing. It's like, you just gotta know that, what the fucking hieroglyph means.
Yeah. I actually had to subtitle a video in Chinese recently. And what someone gave me the translation. I didn't have to do it myself, but I had to just put it where the timestamps were supposed to be. And I was just like watching. I was like, I wonder which word is which word. I was like trying to figure that out. I was like, I don't know anything. So that's about it. Yeah. But dang, like, so you really don't consider yourself like any semblance of like LA culture? Like, we'll stick to LA for now. Like LA culture, you don't think you?
I think I'm nicer than people in LA, man.
Okay, wait.
You know, LA people are like kind of snobby, like LA.
Right? Okay. I think you like. Yeah, I could see like snob. Yeah.
Snobby. Like I feel like I'm nicer than that.
That's like the more industry, people who want to live the quote unquote LA lifestyle, where pretty much like you think you're your own elitist.
Yes.
That you just think like you're cool. You know the hot spots, like you're well connected, or your network is like pretty.
You live in like
cool.
a luxury high rise in the middle of downtown and shit. You know.
Or a hipster 1930s old apartment building.
Yes.
That too.
You know, like, and then you lease a Lamborghini.
Yeah, whatever your vibe is.
Yeah.
Okay, like you think you're nicer, but I'm talking about like, do you think like anything of like LA culture that you think you are somewhat a part of? Besides raving, we
that's
won't
not
go
even rave.
Is it
LA?
is.
Dude,
Yeah.
I feel like Bay Area people.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
But it's such a thing because it's a hub of a lot of festivals and
That's
shows.
the IE.
It's still it's not it's Inland Empire, but
yeah.
it's still like you still have what LA Historic Park,
Yeah,
SoFi. Yeah, exactly.
I feel like the North goes harder with that EDM stuff than here.
Who knows?
No,
Who knows?
I'm telling you, there's more shows up there.
Yeah, obviously there's raves everywhere. I'm not gonna be out here saying like, oh, like LA,
no. We're gonna
LA has the best raves.
No.
Like, oh, I'm here in Illinois. We got all the
someone's gonna comment.
Yeah, I'm not clipping that, man. I'm just saying like, it's very strong here too. Like super because
of course,
because of the amount of people
and a lot of artists start here.
Yeah, exactly.
Music,
exactly.
Industry.
So EDM rave culture is very prevalent here. But I'm just saying we don't have to mention that. Yeah. Because you.
What about you? What about you about LA?
Okay.
The skating part.
Yeah. Right? So skating is like pretty much LA is like one of the meccas of the world. Yeah. This is where it started. So I'm spoiled by skating because it's literally everywhere. Yeah. I can name literally 10 within like a 5 to 10 mile radius from here. Like there's 3 in Glendale. Yeah. So that's it. There's 3 in Glendale, 1 in Pass, 1 in South Pass. That's one. But in terms of LA culture, I think it's the physical appearance that I take the most out of being in LA. Yeah. So not only is it being fit, like, you know, a lot of people in LA, they care about how they are portrayed to other people. Right. So I think it's more of like my mannerisms a little bit, and then just dressing nice, dressing well. Yeah. Not so much like maybe athleisure, I guess, but I don't actively try to be athleisure outside of the gym, right? Or the grocery store. Really don't, yeah. But it's also like a thing. Like, you know, I'm very conscious on how I dress, just to like portray myself. However, even if it's like streetwear, even though I don't wear, you know, like the soft boy, like straight pants with the loafers and the condom beanie.
The Sperry's.
Yeah. No, it's like people are on like different loafers, like either the Docs or they got money, then Prada. Prada loafer. I want them too, but you know, I don't have an outfit to look good in it. That's true. So I'll go for the boots. Yeah. But it's also more expensive. So I think that's very LA culture of me. I heard this in Italy among like the group of friends that I met. It's like a lot of Americans think that the world revolves around them, and let me tell you, it does. Oh shit, it's American pride. I'd like, okay, so American pride, like how proud of you to be, like it's weird to say because like how proud are you to be American, like do you know the Star Spangled Banner or something? Nah, but like in a general sense, how proud of you to be like raised in America and being American. Yeah, not in like the patriotic. I don't know why I raised my hand like that. Bang, 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 bang. Yeah, that one.
That's the other country.
Yeah, so how, I guess like being fortunate or how.
Yeah, dude, fucking love it. We love our military, man. Lockheed Martin, shout out to you, Texas Instrument, fucking Boeing, bombing all the Middle Eastern people. Thank you.
There you go. Yeah. Thank you for your service, I guess.
Thank you for your, dude, we're so far ahead in the arms game than like everyone else combined in the world. That's where that pride comes from. Okay. Because like you kind of have the security, right? Like if you're an American tourist and they fuck with you, right? Mm-hmm. There's probably a drone a couple 100 miles away. That's gonna. Like, they're not gonna rescue civilians, obviously. But if you're like a VIP, if you're like an ambassador of some shit, right? Like someone's looking out for you. Okay. Right? Not us though. Not us, but like important people, right?
No, I like in terms of that, like I am proud to be an American. They were just complaining like, oh, like even in our news, we get American news. Like, man, like what about like where we're from? Like
we have 18 fucking nuclear
we're also
cruisers, bro.
We're also no, it's not about being like the like militant. It's not anything.
But that's what gives them the power, right?
No, like but they're talking about just pop culture news and stuff.
Yeah, like you always hear about America because there's always something. Everywhere.
And I think we also just created this like strong like platform of like just popular entertainment, right? That like whatever happens here
because of the military.
Yeah.
Right? Because the military gives us.
You think everything's because of the military?
Well, the military gives us our economy.
Okay.
Right, and then because we're so rich in America, not compared to the Saudis, though, those guys are crazy.
Yeah, not the trillionaires.
not the fucking trillion. But like, since America's GDP is so high, right, we're not really worried about basic survival. Like, oh, are we gonna get enough crops this winter to feed our people, right?
Yeah.
So now we have hella money, billions of dollars into the NBA movie industry, right?
Yeah.
So you see all this shit because we are a rich nation, right?
Right.
You compare it to like the Congo or something. Nigeria's rich actually, but Congo or Zimbabwe, right?
Right.
They ain't doing this shit because they barely have enough money to feed their people. They don't have enough money to feed the people, right? So the military industrial complex fuels a lot of the shit that we have going on that we take for granted.
So it's economic and military status that gives us like this American pride.
That's why Britain was so on top of the world for like what, 1,000 years?
Yeah.
Because they had the largest fucking navy. They were like big dicking everyone, right?
Yeah.
And then they fell apart. And
their news is also called BBC.
Yeah, it's wild. You know Sabrina Carpenter? You know how she always does like a risque outro?
Dude, like, okay.
It's wild, dude.
I've never heard a single like Sabrina Carpenter song in full. I've only watched her Hot Ones interview, so I don't really know. But friends have told me like, oh, she says something like
she wants a BBC in there or some shit.
So that, or like she wants to get her insides like twisted or something. Yeah, I was like, oh.
And then you look at her, she looks like a child.
Yeah, she's like 5 feet tall.
Yeah.
I mean, you can
just
still
mad weird, but
you can still be short and freaky. I believe in him.
Just looks like a kid.
Okay. So where are you going with?
It doesn't do anything. But if Sidney Sweeney said that, you'd be like, oh, do you?
Like, yeah.
I feel that.
It's like, all right.
Yeah, but
what were
like
you saying?
the proud. I think like a lot of our patriotism comes from the military, the might of the military.
Okay.
But now you have these new gen of people who hate the military.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we don't need that much budget because we spend a lot.
No, I don't think
we spend a lot of money on the military.
Right,
and then we kind of give away some of our healthcare and other stuff, but like people don't see it as a necessity, right? They're like, oh, we're just blowing money on like fucking like jets and shit, right? But they forget that the reason why they could live so free, travel to Iran and not have their head cut off, right? It's because of these jets and
right.
So
and because we established like bases.
Yeah, because like people are afraid. They're like, dude, the U.S. military on their ass, right?
I got you.
Versus like if you come from like what's a bitch ass like Canada,
or who don't have an active
military? And people are like, oh, fuck Canadians, like they don't care.
Hey, wait, hold on. Shout out to Canada though. I like Canada. I'm going back in December, so. Yeah.
But I feel like Canada is only protected because they're part of the alliance with the U.S.
Is it it's not NATO, right? Or
NATO, they're part of NATO, but there's some other Western kind of deal, and they're neighbors,
Yeah, exactly. And they're also nice.
And they're also
they don't beef with anyone.
They do not.
And they have ketchup chips.
They do.
Yeah, I love them. That's why. Shout out Canada for ketchup chips. That's the probably one of the main reasons why I love y'all. That's about it. Yeah. But I feel like a lot of people's interpretations of the army, even for us living here, is like army is just all combat based. You're just trained to kill or whatever, trained to be armed.
A lot more.
Yeah, exactly. So like a lot of people don't realize how the army is just an access to jobs outside of it, because people become engineers, they become healthcare workers, X, Y, and Z, or they stay in the army like long term because they want like the full time benefits. Yeah. Like my homie's in it, he goes like, I'm gonna do this 20 years. I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah. Like your friend in Japan.
Yeah. Wait, is he gonna do the 20? I forgot what he said. It's probably. Yeah, but he also enjoys Japan too. Yeah, I don't hate. Yeah. So yeah, no, I'm talking about my other army homie that's in Korea right now.
Yes, but that's the thing, right? U.S. is able to station a shit ton of people in different countries because of the big military.
Right.
The spread is like everywhere.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
But going back to media, I think the reason also like we're able to produce like really good popular like entertainment culture, like besides Korean K-pop, like y'all can have that, is that I think is how we portray it, like how we advertise it, like through all like socials and TV. I think it just looks a little better compared. Have you ever watched TV in like another nation and stuff like that? Like I'm gonna talk about like Asian
Bollywood.
Bollywood I've never actually seen TV. I've seen movies, but I've never seen TV. But like let's say like Japan or Korea or even the Philippines in the TV, like they have like very unnecessary pop-ups going on in their shows. Yeah. Like like you say something and the pop-up like, wow, wow,
Yeah.
like, you know, like, and then there's like some weird instant replay.
Yeah.
I get it's kind of cute or something, but it's a little jarring to me. Whereas for us, I think we've created the standard of what's clean cut and what should look
I feel
nice.
like they're just behind, because you see that in the sitcoms in
sure?
the 70s, the fake laugh tracks, all the corny ass shit that they kind of ran through the last couple of decades, and they're like, this ain't it. People don't want this stuff, right?
Do you want the live?
They want the live stuff. They want something more real than like Friends, which is whatever you feel about it. Yeah, like that kind of style, like really fake. What's that one movie? It's like how when the good Joker, not this current crap one, the first Joker movie, when they did that whole segment when he went on the talk show, and like you saw how fake and like orchestrated that shit is, right? Yeah. So like I think a lot of that it's gone, and people like reality TV now, which is more like it's still
live
staged.
It's live stream. No, not the live stream. Like maybe some live streams, but a lot of live streams, it's like the new reality show.
Yeah, like on Twitch, right? Where people just walk out and they do crazy shit. Like people
AMP.
like that more. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. I've never like tuned in, but like I respect them. Yeah. They all bought Lambos, man.
Like Kai Cenat.
Yeah, they all bought Lambos. Yeah. Like it's crazy.
People want real shit because they're so fed up with.
You know what's crazy thing? You know who Speed is?
Yeah.
Apparently his like publicist team is like hella good, to where like he'll visit a country and he always picks like whatever that country like fucks with the most. So for example, he went to the Philippines and he's like, I'm gonna try Jollibee, and then he tried. He goes, hey yo, what the fuck? Yeah. And he like jumped on the on the counter, had like one of the workers like kissed the chicken before it, like you had people outside just like, whoa, oh my god. But then like that's a smart move because he's going to different cultures to gain more of an audience. And he's only like 20 or something, just making millies like that. I'm like, dang.
Yeah. Like he's smart because he gets the foreign people to say the N-word.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, like that was this guy in the Philippines, at the Philippine episode.
Oh.
He was like, oh, say whatever. And he's like, and then they kept saying it. He's like, and he just kept saying, say it louder. Say it like you mean it.
Because
he knows it'll go viral.
Because it doesn't have the connotation that it does
I'm saying
here.
he knows how to clip farm.
Yeah.
Really well. Yeah.
But it also doesn't have the connotation here. Because like one of my homies moved to the Philippines, and then the time that I got this tattoo, I went to go like hang out with him one time, and he was just saying it left and right. I'm like, damn. He goes, yeah, I don't know what it means. I'm like, oh, you're right. But he would just call like the taxi driver that. I'm like, you don't have to use it every time, man. Like I'm cool if you use it, but like you don't have to just say like, hey yo, like let me get a ride or something. I'm like, it's weird for me, but that's about it. Also, like our music set like a standard, you know. Like you take like other countries like artists, like you take Canadian artists and then pretty much Justin Bieber, Drake, Weeknd, like we claim them
because of money.
Yeah, exactly.
We got more money to pay them, you know.
Yeah,
just like how we get all the best talents of basketball.
Yeah,
and, even like fucking baseball, right? We got Shuhei Ohtani from Japan, and then the other fucking Japanese guy too. It's just like America's rich. That's why we get the best of everything.
We can recruit.
Yeah, exactly.
I get it. So let's just say this as both a Californian and a LA native or LA resident, is there anything that you're proud to claim?
That I'm proud to claim.
Yeah. I'll say one example. I don't care if people.
Weird thing.
Yeah. I don't care. What the? How's that weird?
What are you claiming in LA?
Okay, like I'll get to it. Like I'll say one of the obvious ones so you can like think about an actual answer for yourself is like I don't care if some people outside of California like hate on this, but I love it. Like I love In-N-Out.
I mean,
exactly. So, but that like I'm not trying to have you think so deep about it.
Yeah, that's like
no.
I rep like 909 or some shit. Like
no, what area goes 909?
I have no idea.
Oh, then why the hell?
I just see it all the time.
Okay. Anyways, like like being from California, like I love In-N-Out, right?
Like California.
And then a lot of people think In-N-Out's fries are ass.
They are.
You don't like them?
I don't like them.
I like that they're so simple. I think because everyone wants like the beef flavoring that McDonald's has, the double,
some substance to it, not just like
but then
filler food.
But In-N-Out fries is just potato and vegetable oil and salt.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah, I think that's awesome.
Okay.
That's why I think it's good. Some people, a lot of people think In-N-Out fries are ass.
They are because there's no.
I do not. Okay. Nah, I do not.
There's not a bite to it. It just kind of airy.
Ask for it well done.
Now it's hard and overcooked.
Oh, I like In-N-Out fries. So for whoever likes In-N-Out fries, like this.
Yeah.
Exactly. So don't hate. So that's one. That's one. This is another one here. I'll like because I'm basically just on like the food stuff to claim.
Okay.
I feel like Mexican food is only good in California and Texas.
Not even Mexico.
I mean, I've never been to Mexico like that. I've only been to a resort. For me, like I've never tried authentic. We're talking about America, bro. Yeah. Don't be like this. Don't be like, hey, I'm Mexican. We have tacos. Yeah. Don't.
What about the Guatemalans, man?
Hey, I don't know. I've never tried.
You don't like their tacos?
I don't think I've tried
the Colombians?
I don't think I've tried
Ecuadorians.
I've tried Colombian food though. Colombian food's pretty good.
Yeah.
Colombian food's pretty good. We can try it in Miami if you want.
Why don't you just go to Colombia?
By myself? I don't know. I'm scared.
No. You probably get your kidneys though.
Yeah, exactly. I'm scared, dude. No, but then like I think we have the best like street tacos, burrito. Like
what do you think of the California burrito? You think it's an abomination?
No, but it's a more of a San Diego institution than like Mexico claiming it or anything.
Yeah, because Mexican
I think
it's an abomination because they don't.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Like it's the same as saying like you don't say Taco Bell's Mexican. You don't say California burrito's Mexican.
No.
Right? It's very San Diego in.
Right.
Yeah, so I like it. I like it a lot.
Okay.
I like French fries.
Right.
I like cream cheese.
Yeah.
I like asada. It's good.
Just like the California roll, which is also an
abomination. Yeah. But the California roll was invented in Canada.
That's just weird.
That and the there's two rolls because I passed by the restaurant where the inventor works at. There's two, but I don't like imitation crab.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
Yeah. Just get real crab.
Yeah. If it's real crab, then the California roll, it's cool.
Yeah.
Right. Other than that, it's fine.
Yeah.
Well, fortune cookies, you little Chinese boy.
How is that even the California thing?
It was invented in SF.
It just sounds to me like whatever California gets their hands on, they just turn into shit. Whatever,
like what?
Like a burrito, right? And they're like, oh, we're gonna bastardize it with some fries, or like pineapple on pizza is probably a California thing. Sounds like a California.
It's
thing.
Not. It's a Canadian thing.
That's great. Yeah.
This uncultured swine over
and
here, man.
In-N-Out fries, like what does California do better than other states?
Other states?
Like
just be cool.
Yeah, see? You're like, oh, they're chill as fuck, but like there's nothing.
Oh, we pay more. Shout out to state tax, baby. Okay, let me actually think about what do we do.
No, because we're at the bottom of the education.
Okay, like just subjectively, like I think
quality of life
in terms of like
in
terms of American Asians, I think Californians have the best swag.
But that's like
into like
trivial matters that don't matter.
What do you mean?
Like education wise, we're the worst, right?
Hey, we have some Ivy League schools. Dude, we have like the largest
overall rating in terms of like a standard of living is probably, I think we're like the 40th or somewhere really low because it's so expensive here. Wages are stagnant. Like there's just nothing this state does well. So
this was all about numbers.
When we're like,
man.
oh, are you proud to be a California? I'm not, because this state sucks. We have no rights, right? It's just like gun rights are shit. Everything's just like terrible.
This fucking guy.
Like, you want me to glaze this state? No, dude.
No, I'm not saying glaze the state.
It's a terrible. Like I don't want to be here. It just happens to be.
I'm not saying glaze the state. I'm just saying
so I'm
just
proud,
aspects that you like. Like you don't have to be like hunky dory about like being.
But that's the thing.
I
don't like anything here.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't. I
really?
Don't. Yeah, I really don't.
Really?
Yeah.
You like your bed and your mama?
Yeah, I don't like anything here. This state sucks.
Wow.
We're so poor. Like,
okay, let me ask you this: like, if you had the option, and then you can either scale or maintain the same income, where would you live?
Nevada.
Really? You would move to Vegas?
No, Vegas, yeah.
Oh, Vegas is cool.
I think a lot of people. Bart Kwan lives in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like he constantly comes to LA.
Oh yeah, because his business makes money.
Yeah.
So like California is good for like doing what we do because it's a fitness hub.
Yeah.
But like if I worked in another industry, I probably wouldn't stay here.
Oh really?
Right. Like if I was construction. If I was working construction, right, and I feel like construction's a pretty level field. Yeah. Anywhere, right? Like I'd probably go live in Utah or some shit.
With the Mormons.
Well, I mean, there's like if I want to talk about standard of living, right? Like if I have a construction company, how little do I have to work to own a house? and have kids and stuff
Okay.
like that, right? California, I feel like it's an uphill battle.
Okay.
Right.
So, all right. We're also derailing this,
Yeah.
but it's fine. So, since you said you want to move to Vegas, like besides the cost of buying a house, what is it that you look for in terms of where you would ideally want to live?
It's just close to things that I want to go to, like
Such
Las
as?
Vegas,
Such
entertainment.
Okay.
Right? It's Vegas. You're in Vegas. Right?
Okay.
Which is like the biggest entertainment
Okay.
capital, right? Because I don't hike
Okay.
or do beach stuff
Okay.
or do mountain stuff.
Okay.
So this state is essentially useless to me. So I
Ah.
don't take advantage. I mean,
don't
I
do
know
any.
you like all of the above, because I have friends that
I don't
love
actively
it.
go to the beach, but snowboarding,
Yeah. I have
And
friends,
hikes, like this is my only
Yeah.
thing with the hike is like, it has to have an end goal to it. It has to have a cool viewpoint or a waterfall, and it can't be no bitch waterfall. It has to be a really dope one. Other than that, I don't give a fuck about hiking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to hike Angeles Crest. I've done it. It's a boring ass hike, all right? I don't hike just to be one with nature. I hike because, well, I like nature, but I want to see something tight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, if it's a boring hike, but then I see a snake, then be like, all right, this is cool.
Like a tarantula.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
Yeah,
this is
that's
cool.
tight.
Yeah, like,
Alright.
yeah. Or a bear. I'd be like, all right, this is fine.
You probably run
Well,
Yeah.
it depends how far. I saw one like across like a lake.
like a grizzly. Probably run.
No. Is it grizzlies or black bears that are like non-existent in California?
Black bears are the ones that don't do anything.
No. There's only one species in California now. So it's a grizzly or black. The other one isn't.
Oh, it's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, it's dead. Extinct.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I hope it's not the grizzly because that's our flag.
Yeah, it's one or the other. Just letting you know.
It might just be the grizzly then.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it was cool with me. I don't know. I don't know. So you would pick is that your number one? Like if you had the choice?
Let me frame it this way. I have a friend who teaches first grade.
Okay.
He makes about I don't know, $45,000 a year, something like that, right?
Okay.
And then he loves his state because he's the guy who likes to go surfing, right? He likes to go. He's always like, oh, I love it here because I'm 2 hours away from everything.
Yeah.
Like mountains.
Yeah. That's
right?
like the one thing you could claim about LA. It's
Right.
like, oh, like we can go to the beach and the mountain at the same time.
At the same day, right? They're like, oh,
Yeah.
in the whole weekend I could hit all four things: do a
Yeah,
hike,
yeah.
go to the mountain, snowboard, and whatever, right?
Yeah.
But he never gets to do any of that stuff.
Oh, he doesn't surf?
No, because he has no money, right? So he's working on the weekends, getting overtime to pay for his bills, right? So that's why it's the messed up thing for California. It's
Got
like
you.
you're surrounded by things that you can't really do or have
Yeah.
because it's so expensive to
Yeah.
exist in the state. But if you're like a wealthy person, like a trust fund kid, or and like literally anyone with money,
Okay.
dude, this state's fucking fantastic, right? Because you're
Right.
like, dude, I have access to everything, the best food in LA, right?
Yeah.
Party scene in LA, crazy.
Yeah.
Right? Like mountains, you name it, right?
Anything.
Anything.
Yeah.
Access to it. You can fly to anywhere in the world because
Yeah.
LAX is one of the biggest airports in the world,
Yeah.
right? But then if you're like a common folk,
Yeah.
I don't think
It's
the
a little
state's
bit
kind of
tough.
it's a little bit tough. So
Yeah.
that's my disdain with the state. It's like
Okay.
it's not made for it's made for like
Yeah.
the elites.
Yeah.
Right. So to claim
I got
California
you.
in my mind, and I know it's not the right
Yeah.
interpretation. It's like I feel like Californians, if you claim that, it's like you feel like you're an elite, right?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I could do all this shit. Like I'm rich,
Right.
like, whatever, right? And I'm not rich.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like I'm very
Yeah.
a part of this state.
Okay. I got you.
'Cause
No, I get it.
yeah, 'cause
especially like the LA lifestyle. Yeah. Like I
Because
can't.
the policies that come down don't benefit me.
Right. Yeah.
It makes things worse.
Yeah, like I can't afford a high rise.
exactly,
I can't afford going to the club like
Right.
every week. I don't want to.
So then
either.
whenever they pass a law to like ease the burden on homeowners, I'm like, cool, I don't own the house. Like,
Yeah.
let's raise the taxes for like this. And I'm like, oh, I don't benefit from that.
Yeah.
But I pay more for it. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is my mind state too. Like especially because I think ideally I would want to stay in Southern California because of the accessibility, right? Like good food, like good culture, X, Y, and Z. Do you have like the same mentality? Like for me, I call it like I want to. I technically call it I want to own LA. So let me explain. It's like I want to get to a point where anything that LA throws at me won't be an issue. For example, like if I want to own property or if I want to just live in a nice like loft apartment and like any accessibility, like, you know, if I want to spend extra like $100 on food, like I can just do that.
If you want to just park valet, you
Yeah,
can do that.
yeah,
Wherever
yeah.
the fuck- you don't have to look for street. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But also the benefits of working film jobs sometimes, like they pay for the valet for you. So I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like.
Yeah.
But then, like everyone will have like Mercedes and G-Wagon. I come up with a Ford Focus. I'm like, hey guys.
But that's the dream. That's what gets people coming here. Like,
but my whole thing is like the reason why I have that mentality is like not only do I want to live way more comfortably here, which technically I still do.
Yeah.
Is like I feel like if I it's like if I can make it here, I can make it anywhere type mentality. So that's why. Yeah.
Like
do you have the same thing, or like do you feel like in the future, if the economy really is kind of jacked in Southern California, you'd eventually move out of state?
I can't move out of state just because of what we do here, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I studied the markets. It's not fantastic. Vegas is up and coming, though. It's getting there. But
it is. I mean, there's still a lot of
by the
affluent
time where
communities.
it matters to me, I'll probably be on the tail end of my career anyways. I'll be too old, right? So if I want to, because what I want is I want to make it before I'm old.
Yeah.
Because I have friends that don't do anything. They're like 35. They've never been to a concert. Like deadass, never, right? Because they're like, oh, tickets are like.
Hey, I'm just gonna say that's fine.
But they don't do anything fun ever because they're pouring every cent into their 401k. Because they're like, I want to retire with a couple $1 million. Right?
I get that,
and I get it. They like that, but I feel like I think
it takes away
I think we
from
talked about
enjoying
it, right?
your youth.
Was it your uncle or like someone who passed like suddenly, and they had this whole plan? Was it you or?
I don't think it was me. I didn't have anyone pass.
Right? Yeah, like a friend. I don't know, but it was like someone who saved their whole life. They're like, they did all the right things, right? They're like, I'm gonna retire with $5 million in my account, right?
Yeah.
And they fucking died before it happened, right?
Yeah, because they just stress like their
body
because
they're like, they don't even look at it's not the stress. They don't even look at the present time. Every dollar they spend, right? They're thinking about how much that dollar is worth in 30 years.
Yeah.
And that shit sucks.
I think it does. No, I totally agree to that. Because that's why I'm very like wabi-sabi about how I want to, like, I have goals, right? I want to save up. I want to have a good retirement. But at the same time, I want to have what I can deem as a fulfilling life. I want to enjoy. I want to enjoy things that I want to enjoy. Yeah. So if it's shows for you, or if it's traveling, or if it's like finding good food, if it's points, I don't know.
Yeah. But that's the reason I bring it up is because to own a home in LA, right? That's the type of lifestyle you have to live now. Yeah. Like all your resources have to go towards this singular thing. Yeah. And I look at my friends from out of state, like they're just working regular job. They bought a 3-bed, 2-bath, like kind of chill. Yeah. Not like, worried about like being house poor. They still go on vacation. And it's just like they actually make less than what I do.
Yeah, but then cost of living there.
Exactly. So that's why it's just like, other people are having lives, right? They're doing more than I'm doing. Yeah. Because they get to go on vacation, right? Like all the time, right? So they're escaping their shitty flyover state to go to Europe or whatever, right? And they're living what I believe is a better life, right? But they... Yeah, more common. Yeah, but like for here, like, I could say that, well, I'm making in California. But for what? Like, I don't really... Other than the like mental fortitude, I guess, from like suffering, right? Like, we're not living as well as other people.
Exactly. Right? Like, we can't afford a house here.
Yeah, because it's about like $1 million starter homes. Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
As a fixer-upper, man.
It's wild.
So in some places, I was like, yo. Yeah, that's crazy because I used to have a real estate agent as a client, and he sold a house for 1.1, and this is like regular small like 1-story house in Highland Park. Yeah. I was like, what the hell?
And it's off the market in like 2 weeks.
Yeah. It was instant. I was like, oh, that's how it is. Yep. And in Pasadena, condos like at minimum 700.
So and that's
I'm just like, area, okay. Where I hear like my cousin lives in like kind of like suburban Illinois, and he's like, I bought my townhouse for 180. I'm like, I'm like,
it's like that meme with the take my money. Yeah, 180. Dude. It was like, oh, how much is your house payment? Like, it was like 1,600. I was like,
by the way, I hope he doesn't like tune in and then like I just shared this. Sorry, cuz my bad.
Like, like I hear my friends' house payments, and I'm like, dude, our rent's like almost double that. Yeah. I mean, they have a house in like Texas or some shit. I know Texas has terrible property tax, but
do they?
Yeah, they're super expensive. But that's how they fund most of the state, right? But regardless of the tax, right? Like, dude, he was paying like 1,600 for a nice home. Like a nice. It's a new build. It's nice. It's not like some shit here built in like the 70s, right? Yeah. And then he's like, and then I'm like, damn, I was living in a 1-bed at the time. I was paying like almost $2,000 for like a piece of shit 1 bed. I'm like, dude, it's not fair, man.
It's crazy. Like
Yeah.
when even when you hear rent at other places too,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, dude, that sounds kind of nice. Like,
I always see on Reddit sometimes where people are like bitching about their cost of living.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, like my one bed's costs like, you know, $1,250. Like $1,250
yeah.
for one bed? Where the fuck is that?
Like, where you at?
Yeah.
Probably like
I
in
think,
like Colorado.
it's
Or
at
something.
least $2,000 here, like for
No.
more than that.
Yeah, I think like the minimum, if you want to live in like a good one, not like some rinky-dink one.
Yeah.
A good one, like the lowest that you'll see would be 22 to 23. A really nice one to even like a loft apartment would be 3,000 to 4.
Yeah. I believe
Yeah.
that. Because Arts District is like over 3. It's like 30.
Yeah, it's
33,
freaking crazy.
Yeah.
No, because I was looking like around here, because a lot of like loft apartments, when they get built, they usually have a promo because they're trying to acquire residents.
Yeah.
And I looked, and then a one bedroom was 32.
Yeah.
And I was like, ow, I can't do that. So, because like it's like what you said, like, you know, people putting all of their efforts into a 401k or
Yeah. Yep.
just like
Their house, because they're like,
Or their
this
house,
is what I'm
yeah.
gonna retire on this house.
If
right?
I decide to do that,
Yeah.
I'm putting everything there. Like I wouldn't be able to like
do anything,
shop
Yeah.
or travel or something, which I
Yeah.
still want to do.
because I go out with these people and like you know it hurts when we go out to dinner and they're like, oh, like that's $28 for that salmon, like
Yeah.
shit. You guys want like, oh, can we split? That's
Yeah.
like, I'm just like, dude, what's the point? Yes, you have
Yeah.
a house, right?
Yeah.
But to what extent? You know, I don't
Exactly.
know. But-
Sometimes I gaslight them.
Yeah.
I'm like, you got a job, right?
Yeah,
Well, we
and
got
shit.
it.
And they're like, no, my house payment's $12,000 a month or some shit like that. You're like, oh, Lord. Yeah.
God damn, what kind of house is this?
Yeah.
Holy
Like Brentwood.
damn.
But like when you don't come from money and you want to live in the area with money, that's all you gotta do, man.
yeah. Hey.
Yeah. All right, we got like about 10 minutes before I gotta go. I
true.
derailed this enough. So
Yeah.
the question was originally, how American am
Yeah,
I, right?
yeah.
And then I started ragging on California for like an hour.
Yeah, saying
So
you
we're
hate
gonna
it.
go. But I don't like it here, but I love
Whatever,
America.
man.
I do love America.
Same here.
Yeah. And
I'm very proud
I
of this.
love this for you, Charles. I love my guns.
Okay.
I love my guns.
Yeah.
Tell him why you don't want to own a gun, because
I don't want to say the reason again, man.
Why?
Like,
Why?
No, because
he's not gonna go back and watch it.
no. You have to go back and watch it.
Yeah.
Watch the last episode that was filmed at PSC, and I literally say the reason why I don't want to own a gun. And look, I'm also not like against owning guns.
Yeah.
Like you can own a gun. Like this is my whole thing. Like this is what anything. Just don't be a dipshit.
Yeah.
That's it. If you want to own a gun, cool. That's fine. Like that's what you like.
Yeah.
I'll go to a gun range with you.
Yeah.
I'll shoot it.
Yeah.
It's fine. Like it's cool.
You just
I'll
don't like
have
it
fun.
when people shove it in your face, right? Like, why don't you have one? Why don't you have one? Like that.
No, it's not that. It's more of like they try to tell me that it's such a necessity to have one. Like I get it.
I think he does it from a place of caring, because he's very paranoid about his
environment. Dude, you live in like in all of us here. Like all of us, even like all our client pool, you live in the safest area, dog. You're fine. You're
not
okay.
gonna get in a firefight.
Yeah. But no, yeah, I like being American.
No, yeah.
I like that I'm very outspoken with myself.
You don't have to. You rarely do we need a visa to travel to another country?
Yeah, our
The
passport's
just
very strong.
Yeah.
Who's the only like it's UK that's the strongest one, right?
Is it? You could go anywhere with the UK passport.
I think so. Like a British passport.
Oh,
Like I think we're number 2 in terms
Okay.
of like passport strength. There's like a number
I
1.
got both.
Yeah. Do you really?
Yeah.
Why?
Huh?
You have a British
I have
passport?
a British passport. Yeah.
Why?
I applied for it when my parents were Hong Kong citizens, so they were automatic. Yeah.
Oh,
I got both.
Whoa, fish and chips, eh?
But technically, when you are an American, you're supposed to renounce your citizenship. You're
Yeah, I don't
supposed to. You're supposed to, but no one does.
I can't relate because I
People
was born
always
here.
like Justin Bieber is a dual citizen, I'm sure.
Yeah, well,
He's a
he's
Canadian.
also married to Haley too.
Oh,
So there's
that
that.
smoothie kind of sucks. Not gonna lie.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Is it
I had
because
a
it's
sip
sweet?
of it.
Hold on. Is
Huh?
it because it's sweet?
No, because it's flavorless.
I gotta try it for myself.
try for
$20
yourself.
smoothie.
Yeah. No, I only had the sip because I'm built like that with the $20 smoothie.
Yeah.
But
The last thing about like loving being in at least LA, and again I've said this so many times, is that we're able to scale our business like unlike living somewhere else. Like I can't charge my session rate and have the retention that I have if I was training in Stockton. Not to hate on Stockton. I love my city. So it's just like that, you know? Or do you think you can charge the same in Vegas? Probably. There's a lot of affluent people in Vegas now.
Mm-hmm.
What about Utah? Utah. Do you think you can? You think you can scale the same way? Probably if you're doing PT.
No, because most of the wealthier people in Utah are California retirees.
Yeah. See.
Yeah, they sell their house here,
a
couple milli, and they go live the rest of their life in Utah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Probably not. Like when I worked in Utah for a little bit, things were gym memberships were like $12, $13.
Yeah, super cheap.
Hella equipped gym, like nice ass gym, $13. Like,
yeah,
there's no way. No one paying like even like you know how like we're technically on the pricier side because we charge whatever, right? But there are people that will flinch at a $30 membership for a gym. They're like, oh, $30.
Like my dad.
Yeah. Or like you know how Larry Wills has a gym in like Claremont or some shit.
I didn't know that.
Oh, it's $70 a month. Which I think is fair. For
I think it's super chill.
All equipped like powerlifting.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Super chill.
Yeah. So I'm cool with it.
It's not an Equinox. Yeah, super
yeah,
chill.
Exactly. Yeah, but like there's certain demographics that obviously that's way out of way. They're like, what?
You get better results with better equipment, y'all. Don't do Planet Fitness.
No,
that's it.
No.
I don't.
They got some dope ass equipment. Planet Fitness.
Yeah, they have dumbbells, but they don't have barbells, and then they don't go over. 50
their
pounds.
Machines are kind of tight.
They don't go over 50 pounds.
Oh, they don't. Yeah, they have 75.
Oh,
yeah,
it's something.
Yeah, they have racks now, because I think it's
like a squat rack or a Smith machine.
No, it's a rack, but it's not the ones we have. The power cage. It's like the shitty ones that
the L-shaped ones.
Yes, yeah. So there's a couple of those. No platforms though. No.
Yeah. So if you're short, it's over for you.
Yeah, because that shit is that's just high for me.
All right. Do you have any lasting words to end this?
No, but we're gonna try to get a guest on the next one.
Let's do it.
Q&A.
All right. So again, Q&A next week. So if you have a question for us, either personally contact us or leave a question below. Comment on our short or Instagram clip. But that's about it. We appreciate you from watching or listening all the way to the end. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell people about us. If you want a sticker, just ask because I still have some. I've been placing stickers in random places. There's one in Rome.
Oh shit.
So if you're in the Roman Forum.
Oh man.
Next to the statue of Caesar. It's right there. That's it. All right, y'all. Peace.